Hey guys, Team Envoy here, coming at you with a brand new Nekroz kaiju deck. I've seen other people run this deck in the past, and I think they did good, but I wanted to show the way I run it. So yeah, let's get started. First off, main card of the deck, Triple Valk. He's your battle fader, and he's your draw 2 if possible. You need him, any Nekroz deck just needs him at 3. Like, there's just no exceptions on that. One Brio, you can only run the one, but you have to run it. Double Trish. I've seen people run only one, but I think he's like the best card in the deck because when you summon him, if the conditions are met, your opponent just has. Most decks just don't have a way back from losing a card from each graveyard, field, and hand. Klaus at 3. I used to run him at 2, but now with Shurit Band, Brianak at 1, and Unicorn at 1, I need him at 3, plus he searches the ritual spells, which is really important. The one Nekroz of Unicorn, he pretty much shuts down any deck in the meta by himself. I've seen him shut down Zodiac Beasts, I've seen him shut down ABCs. He just makes it so just no extra deck monsters can play. Like, that's really cool. I really wish they would put him back up to 2. Triple Manju, obviously, for those ritual spells and ritual monster addings. Triple Senju. Just in case you don't have a Manju, you can still get a Senju, add a Klaus to your hand, and then discard the Klaus for the ritual spell. It's a little extra steps, but you can get what you want. One Gishki Vision. I would run 2, but he can't be searched. So he's like a worse version of Shurit, but he gets the job done. You get an instant ritual. Double Maxi, just to go off, see if your opponent accepts the Max C challenge. Then, one Gamma Seal for the Kaijus, Kumongois, Gadarla, and Thunder King. You want to have one of each different name so that you could use Interrupted Slumber. Then, I haven't seen anyone tech this card in, and I don't know why. Phantom of Chaos. Because you send a lot of you send your extra deck monsters to the graveyard to summon the Nekroz. So if you summon the Phantom of Chaos and you banish them from the graveyard, he becomes that monster. And I'm going to show you a really cool combo that you could do with him. Triple Kaleido. My opinion, the most useful ritual spell of the deck. You don't even have to have anything in hand to ritual summon. You just have to have the monsters, and if you meet the right requirements, you could double ritual summon. Double Mirror. Lets you banish from the graveyard to summon your Nekroz monsters, but what you banish has to be a Nekroz monster. One Cycle. I used to run it at 2, but I feel at 1 is good enough because you really only want to use it to bring back your Nekroz from the graveyard. And it's usually going to be Unicorn because he's the easiest one to bring back, unless you have a Vision in hand. Double Interrupted Kaiju Slumber. This card is just so amazing. It pops the field. It lets you search a kaiju while it's in the graveyard. And what you do is you use it to give your opponent, you pop their field, you give your opponent a kaiju. Now you have a Trish target, so their field isn't empty, and you could go off with Trish. One Prep of Rites for obvious reasons. One Upstart Goblin to thin out the deck a little bit. An Instant Fusion for those Norden plays. A Rhoda to search a Klaus. 2 Twin Twisters for that back row removal, plus an MST. And for the last card, a Quaking. I was going to run a Solemn, but I felt like Quaking really hurts the opponent a lot more. But you could switch this for a Solemn Strike if you want. It's really up to you. Now I'm going to show you guys the extra deck. For my level 12s, I got Barbroid, the Ultimate Battle Machine, and Ultimate Azulkin. This is really cool because he always counts as a 12, so you could send him to the graveyard to fulfill the requirement of the 12 for Kaleidoscope. And then you can banish him from the graveyard with Phantom of Chaos, use his effect and set a spell or trap card on the field, and then you get to summon Crystal Wing for free. So I think that's pretty cool. Star Eater as your 11. Rainbow Neos for your 10. I've never really used the 10s that much because the only way to do that right now is with a Brianak and a Unicorn. But if you actually summon both of them and then you have a Phantom of Chaos and you banish Rainbow Neos, you just got a free Rainbow Neos. Storm Kneels for the level 9, same reason, for the Phantom of Chaos. Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon, so if you Phantom of Chaos the Zolkin, you could summon him for free. An Underground Arachnid for the easy summon of Nekroz of Brionac should it be needed. Obviously Herald of the Arc Light. He's your he lets you summon Unicorn, he lets you search. I would run him at 2 if I had more space, but right now at 1 he's working for me. Norden, cause instant fusion. Phantom Fortress, I'm not even gonna pronounce that rest of it because I don't want to butcher its name. You're probably wondering how you're gonna summon 2 level 9 monsters. The play is you interrupt them. You give yourself the level 9 kaiju and you give them any other kaiju or whatever. You summon a Trishula, you banish their field, and then you now have 2 level 9 monsters, and you now have a monster that can non-target banish anything from any part of the field, including their hand. The One Utopia the Lightning. The Lancelot. Then for recycling, you got a Daigusto Emerald. And then last but not least, for just plain removal, Castel will shuffle anything back into the deck. And yeah, guys, that's it. I think this deck is pretty cool, and it's actually much better than you would think, since Nekroz isn't competitive right now. But yeah, hit that thumbs up button and try it out, see if you like it.